Hello and welcome to the Winning Post midweek review show. 7 races on the 3rd of September. Let's get started right away at the very top. Hope it was a good one for you. And in the first race, there's a saying that patience pays dividends, and certainly it did for Time. Time hasn't run since November 2021, and she's been given plenty of time to come right. And as a 4-year-old in just her 3rd start, she came out, she had a maiden status, and she did that well. She's a horse to follow. I think she'll go well. Simpson was a good second, quickened nicely up the straight, but perhaps made his move just a little bit too early. Finally, I think Trevor, judgment of race, got the better of MS Diora. Eyes on the prize, finished on nicely from the back of the pack to finish 4th. Second race of the day, really interesting race. Fortunate Son given a soft lead, went out to the front, made it all, but quickened nicely. Nice horse here. He did show that he's got quality and is likely to certainly win again, if not trouble the judge very, very shortly. I'd like to just see how he does, perhaps in the higher class when he's not given such a soft lead. He may just find it very difficult. Having said that, he's a really nice horse. Diff came off the bridle very early, perhaps didn't get the best run home, but looked to me like he'll do much better over a mile and a half. I almost thought he found this 10 furlong. He had won his first start over 1800 meters. I think he's ready for a mile and a half. In a mile and a half, do put some money on him, responsibly, of course. Third race, Spark of Gold. Murara Princess certainly was dominant here, settled beautifully. Absolutely no hard luck stories in this race. Alpha Gene ran on nicely to finish second, but Murara Prince was just too strong for this lot. The fourth race, this was really the race of the day, the Idar Gold Trophy, and what a performance from Zuccarelli. He absolutely demolished this field, including a very good horse in A Star Is Born. And really, while you can't take anything away from the winner, the big question I'm asking here is, was this the real A Star Is Born? And my answer is no. He's better than this. He probably would have run a bit closer. I don't think he would have beaten the winner no matter how well he would have run. He possibly didn't handle the going either. Perhaps prefers it a bit softer. And certainly I think the real A Star Is Born would have finished ahead of Arc de Triomphe. For those of you who are watching this and wondering what that noise in the background is, I am recording in an open field and there's a lot of kids running around and playing football. It is what it is, I guess. Fifth race. This was a really exciting, the September handicap, really competitive. You had some very good horses. It's My Time, Karina, Brave Beauty, Golden Kingdom, Hooves of Thunder, Liam, a really nice bunch of horses. And really It's My Time proved to be one better than the other. He switched off beautifully, quickened nicely, came through and just seemed stronger than the others. Karina did make first move on the field, up the straight. Perhaps needs to strengthen a little bit. I think she'll come on from this run. I think she'll continue to improve, but It's My Time seems to be on the up as well and one to be followed. The one I thought ran a super race was Brave Beauty, who did come from off the pace to finish a good 3rd. Golden Kingdom, on the other hand, I thought out of the gates was a bit aggressive. Perhaps should have been given just a little bit of time to settle into the race, and I think he's another one you could just see more of if allowed to run with a little bit more patience in the race. The 6th race of the day, the C.A. Coates Trophy, Pepper won that by a neck from the Awakening. Now the Awakening is the horse I'd like to talk to you about because I thought he had a bit of an awkward head carriage. He took a very strong hold of the bit. I think he's got a bit of a hard mouth and really needs some change of equipment. I'd like to see something change. I'd like to see his bit changed for sure because he's certainly not living up to his reputation and to his ability. Lit ran on nicely to finish 3rd, but for me, the horse I'd like to follow from this race isn't a horse that's finished in the first 4. It's a horse who finished 5th. It's Baby Bazooka, who ran on nicely on the outside to finish just a nose behind Spring Pro in 5th. Finally, the last race of the day. It was nice to see the Gokaldas's colors back in the winner's circle. They've been doing very well this season, and Hilma Clint jumped out 5 kilos off. The boy Alam rode a lovely race, made all the running, no trouble at all, and Turmeric Tar, Divine Soul ran on to finish 2nd and 3rd. Turmeric Tar certainly better of the two, finished on nicer, but really a 1-2 for Narendra Lagat to end the day, and I'm sure he must have been thrilled with that. We hope you've enjoyed this review. Do join us this weekend for a preview of the races. Till then, thank you for watching us. Goodbye, and as always, may the horse be with you.